Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and round one of the rivalry between the Blue Ridge Bobcats and the newly rebranded Twin City Thunderbirds here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Sporfy, as well as our radio partner for all 28 away games this season, 96.5 WCGX The Cat. You can also listen live there online at WCGX.rocks. Thanks, John, for holding things down, as he always does inside the WCGX radio studios for us. Glad you're with us for the first of another double-digit number of meetings between these two, who have met a total of 27 times over the past two seasons in the regular season. Chalk that up to two postseason meetings last season. This will be the 30th all-time meeting to begin the third year of this rivalry between these two teams that are separated by one interstate and just 93 miles. Bobcats made the trip down here earlier this afternoon, arrived here about 5:30, got set up, and they'll be ready to go for a 7:35 puck drop here shortly. Thunderbirds come into this one 1-1-0. Picked up one win and one loss last weekend. Split it with tomorrow night's opponent for the Bobcats, the PD Ice Cats. Bobcats, of course, coming off the sweep of the Columbus River Dragons. Comeback wins on both nights, but the Bobcats would like to find a way to play from ahead tonight. More for head coach Wojtek Zemlika's blood pressure than I think anything else, but they'll look to get out ahead early tonight. We'll take a look at the standings around the FPHL first across the way. In the Continental Division, you see where Carolina stacks up. They're one of four teams with 3 standings points, and then there's Columbus with just 2 after going pointless in Blue Ridge last weekend after being swept by the Bobcats. So they are the cellar dwellers of the Continental Division. Bit of a plot twist there is it's PD on top with 7 standings points. Remember, they played Columbus 2 weekends ago. Take a look at the Empire Division. There you see Binghamton on top. Topeka off to a good start in their first season, tied with Port Huron in the point column. And then there's the Bobcats, who sit in 4th, 3 points behind first, or second and third, I should say. They have the 6 standings points, looking for at least 2 more, if not the full 3 tonight. Take a look at scores around the Federal Prospects Hockey League tonight, as you see them there on your screen. The far right, Danbury and Indiana. That's not tonight. That's going to take place tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern, but still on the ticker nonetheless. Topeka and Port Huron are in action tonight. Athens and PD. Of course, PD will be in Blue Ridge tomorrow night for our Halloween costume night. Binghamton and Watertown and Baton Rouge and Monroe in the Battle of Louisiana. Those will get going here shortly alongside our game at 7:30 and 8:05 Eastern, 7:05 local start for that Battle of Louisiana down below the Central Time Zone line. We're about set for our Aschenbach Ford first period, but before we have that, let's tell you about tonight's With Home Services starting lineup for your Blue Ridge Bobcats. Making his Bobcat debut, Dawson Nolan, the 6'5", 225-pound winger. Just signed this week. Will be alongside 6'4", 225-pound centerman Brandon Reller, and Milan Brezko will be to the right of them. Lair Patakin on right defense, back from his absence last Saturday night. And the 2 returnees this week. Hunter Verostic will be in between the pipes for the Bobcats tonight, making his return to a Bobcat sweater. And Dennis Rodchenko will be in defense in front of him on the left side of that defensive pairing. So once again, your starters tonight, Dawson Nolan, Brandon Reller, Milan Brezko, Dennis Rodchenko, Lair Patakin, and Hunter Verostic in between the pipes for the Bobcats tonight. You'll continue to see the Bobcat starters on your screen. Carolina's starters tonight: Jacob Schnapp, Gus Ford, Yuri Pastuka, James Farmer, and a familiar face to Bobcats fans, Josh Slagers, will start for Carolina. He was acquired by the Thunderbirds, I should say, for Twin City. He was acquired by the Thunderbirds on Wednesday via trade with the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Stephen Ford, another former Bobcat, headed the other way in that swap of defensemen. And it'll be Dyson Skinner, much like Hunter Verostic, coming back to his FPHL team from the SPHL. He'll be in net tonight for the Twin City Thunderbirds. I don't know what the over-under is on how many times I'm going to say Carolina, but I'm going to try my best not to. And also, if I sound a little hoarse or stuffed up or whatever, there's some kind of cold going around the Roar County, so be wary of that. I do have my mute button on standby, and I'll remember to unmute for those of you that remember certain instances where I stay muted for too long. Anyways, that about does it for our pregame show. We're going to take a timeout. Let the Thunderbirds have their pregame introductions and then get set for the renewal of the rivalry. Bobcats and Thunderbirds getting going. The first meeting of the season between these two bitter rivals is coming up in about 8 minutes' time. Stick around here from our great sponsors on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network, and then we'll be back with Puck Drop after this.
We make it easy at Ashtonbeck Ford and Ashtonbeck Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Ashtonbeck Ford and Ashtonbeck Chevrolet GMC.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats fans? That's the best thing. And you know what's even better than that? This is Tommy Hunley and his dog. Dogs and cats can get along. That is a thing. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Tommy Hunley.
We have got a little bit of everything: auto, fire, life, and business insurance. We just love for you to give us a call, and it's 276-228-3149. Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. Let's go Bobcats!
Expert service made simple and convenient. That's our goal.
Blue Ridge Bobcat hockey lovers, this is exclusively for you.
Service
On the spot.
We're bringing convenient services right here to Hitachi Energy Center.
During the game. Want to join Service on the Spot team?
Come see us at Ashtonback Tent on the concourse. Give us a call or visit our website.
At Ashtonback Ford or Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC.
We make it easy to get
Service on the spot.
Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon.
At Somic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Stomach America has always been there for us.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people and the communities that we serve.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
It's a very good opportunity.
I would highly recommend Stomach America as a career path.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression? At Turning Heads Salon in Wytheville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time, because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-2097-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Wytheville, Virginia. Turning Heads Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
This is Bob. Bob thinks he's going fishing, but not today. He has work to do, but Bob didn't plan ahead, and he's skipping an important first step. Bob should have contacted Virginia 811 first. By having his underground utilities marked, he would have known there was a telecommunication line right where he was digging. Sorry, Bob. You now have a bigger problem to deal with. Don't rush the job. Plan ahead with Virginia 811. Learn more at va811.com.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for incredible deals on new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
With every purchase, you get the Bill Cole Advantage absolutely free, which includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, plus get our free premium ceramic coating process with 3-year paint and interior protection.
The no-cost Cole Connect app offers a $10,000 theft recovery guarantee, vehicle health reports, recall notifications, and service reminders. Visit us today to unlock the Bill Cole Advantage or go to BillColeAutomall.com.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center, putting you in focus.
Conveniently located where I-81 meets I-77, the Super 8 Fort Chiswell offers you easy access to southwestern Virginia's best natural attractions. Travel along the Blue Ridge Parkway and visit New River Trail State Park for great trails, horseback riding, and boating. Fish at Clater Lake, explore Jefferson National Forest, and play around at Draper Valley Golf Course. Our complimentary 8-item Super Start breakfast is a great way to begin each day, and you'll have access to free Wi-Fi for staying in touch with home and work. And you can always get fresh brewed coffee in the lobby. Get a great night's sleep in one of our comfy beds. There's high-speed internet access in your room at no charge, along with HBO movies on TV. You'll have a coffee and tea maker, and refrigerators are available. When you visit the Max Meadows area, stay with us at the Super 8 Fort Chiswell.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Learn how you can make an impact at vistareye.com/careers.
Bobcat fans. It's Johnny with Odell's Landscape and Lawn Care. For all your fall cleanup and winter landscape and lawn care needs, give us a call at 540-392-5052 or odellslawnCare.com. Take it away, girls.
Let's go Bobcats!
This is Roar County.
Roar!
Back here inside the Fairgrounds Arena in Winston-Salem. Brett Wiseman alongside you. Glad you could join us for this one tonight. Bit of a switch up on the starting lineup. It's going to be Carson Andrioli on right wing. Reller, Brezko, Patakin, and Redchenko still out there. We are underway. This is the building that the Bobcats season ended in last year, so almost assuredly that's on the minds of those that were here in a Bobcat sweater last season. Gus Ford has his pocket picked by Brandon Reller, now ahead to Carson Andrioli. Andrioli dusts the puck off, centers it now for Brezko. Brezko forced out towards the point, cross ice, Dennis Redchenko shoots, deflected on by Reller, and a pad save made by Dyson Skinner. First shot of the game goes the way of Blue Ridge. Jacob Schnapp, a stretch pass and a 2-on-1. Ford waiting, shoots it off the crossbar. Bobcats get a break with the iron. Here's Reller through center. I should say Heitzner. Backhander, pad to the side. Good hit along the wall. Ford lost the handle on it, and it's dumped in by Robin Erickson. Ford across for Kramer, stepped up on by Hlavak. Kramer will dump it in. Borostic directing traffic. White run into by Heitzner. Now stretched ahead off the bank for Mike Mercurio. Mercurio watched by Don Carter Jr. Looking for Heitzner back across the way. Nothing doing. Keeley gets it out. 2-on-2 the other way. White and Kramer. White shoots it. Borostic shuts it down and melts it down. Gets the stop. And we get our first whistle of the game at 18:36. Two of the first three shots on net go the way of the Bobcats. Here in our Aschenbach Ford first period with a minute and 24 seconds off the clock in it. And a false draw off the face-off. Oh, we'll do it again. Face-off won in the offensive zone by the Thunderbirds. Chopped towards the slot. Pinballing around. Hlavak, or it should say Klenecki, tried to dig it out. Then a shot by White misses high. Nate Keeley shouldered off it by Daly. Preston Kugler ahead, but not out. Demke shoots it wide. White around for Kramer. He shoved off it by Preston Kugler. Pinned up to the wall. Keeley, good hit on him by Nick Stuckless. Worked the puck free for a moment. Keeley wins it back. Nikita Kazarev banks it off the stanchion and out. Daly at the end of his shift will forecheck after it. Turned over to Kazarev. He will center it. Reller's put it on goal. Stick to side by Skinner. Good setup there. Now brought back the other way by Glazer. Milan Brezko intercepts far side. Andrioli now. Lost the handle on it. Butsita can't clear it. Patakin hits the deck. No hand pass as it was picked up by a Thunderbirds player, and it comes on goal and is melted down by Skinner as the freshly remodeled ice surface here at the Fairgrounds Arena wreaking a smidge of havoc. Face-off won by the Bobcats, and a shot by Redchenko got right on. Skinner stopped that one as well. .17 to go here in our Aschenbach forward first period. Shots 4-1 Bobcats here from Winston-Salem. Redchenko sweeps it in to hold it in. That was blocked, and now it pinballs to center. The new number 25, Michael Mania. After Dawson Baker was dealt to the Athens Rock Lobsters over the offseason to reunite with his old OHL coach Garrett Rutledge. Redchenko will set up behind his own net. Stretched ahead, too far for Heitzner. That will be icing. So we get another whistle with 16:45 remaining in our Aschenbach forward first period here from Winston-Salem. Face-off won by the Thunderbirds and shot just wide off of it. Farmer drops it back. Josh Slagers ahead for Schnapp. Schnapp and Martin collide. Farmer, Slagers, pass tipped by Martin. Ford blows a tire at the blue line, and it's picked up by Dennis Redchenko. Dennis for Lair Patakin. He fumbled it for a moment. Now ahead Mercurio. Soccered it back for Dennis. Redchenko will headman it in front of his own net, bank it up the wall. Good read by Ford to pick that off, but Ford met by three white sweaters. Redchenko up the wall. Martin beaten to it by Pastuca, slapped down low by Schnapp for Ford. Ford dangling along the wall. That's off a skate, held in by Don Carter Jr. Carter drops it for Ford. Ford off a skate. Heitzner whacks it out to center. Farmer will pick it up and negate a hand pass. Heitzner drops that back into his own end where Verostic will leave it for Preston Kugler. Kugler trying to start the breakout. Bobcats changing forwards on the fly. Another lost edge there. And now Stuckless drop back for Kugler. Redchenko. Kugler up the wall looking for Daly. Too far now Stuckless. Stuckless across. Kozarev sent it towards the middle. Nobody home. Klenecki now towards the net. Right on. Stopped by Skinner. No further play. Well, 15:07 to go here in our Aschenbach forward first period. Shots are 6-1 Bobcats. 3-on-2 the other way. Butsita for Mania. Back for Butsita. He tapped it wide. That one came on goal. Was sticked aside by Verostic. Reller and Butsita collide. Now Kugler. A move back behind his own net with it. And leave it for Brandon Reller. Oh, middle of miscommunication there. Recovered by Klenecki. Klenecki speeds up the far wing. Through center. To his right for Nolan Dawson. Dawson Nolan shoots off the shoulder of Skinner. It's loose. And covered. First scoring chance for Nolan Dawson on the evening, but to no avail. So with 14:21 remaining in our Aschenbach forward first period, no score between the Bobcats and Thunderbirds. Shots 7-2 in favor of Blue Ridge. We're back right after this. Back here inside the Fairgrounds Arena, Winston-Salem. Brett Wiseman alongside you. 14:21 remaining in our Aschenbach Ford first period. Shots are 6-7-2 in favor of the Bobcats. And we still have no score. Intercept here. Martin for Mercurio. Dusted off centers. Heitzner, score! Skinner was out. Heitzner puts it in. Bobcats on the board first. 1-0. Skinner looked like he was trying to go out of his net to play that puck. And suddenly it ended up in the high slot, and Kyle Heitzner had a yawning cage to pop it into. Doesn't get much easier than that. Bobcats will certainly take it. With 14 minutes left in our Aschenbach Ford first period, 1-0 Bobcats. Stuckless dropped for Daly. Stuckless was run into along the wall. Farmer now sends it around. Slagers fumbled by Keeley. Kozarev for Stuckless. Takes the hit to make the play and gets it deep. Look at Kozarev fly. Kozarev run into by Farmer. Behind the net, Stuckless had it for a moment, but lost it to Slagers. Drop back to Farmer. Farmer into the slot with it. Tried to dangle around Klenecki. That didn't work. And now he's pinned to the back wall behind the cage. White over to Slagers. Near point. Slagers snipes it around. Kramer, far side. Able to find Keeley. Keeley. Back door, nobody home. Farmer intercepts. Tries to dangle around Bresco. Backhands one off the pad of Verostic. And that stayed out. The other way, Bresco. Sachets in. Had his pocket picked by Slagers just as Klenecki was leaking down the back door. Now Kramer for Farmer with White trying to cherry pick behind the Bobcats defense. Farmer off a skate. Reller picks it up. Heitzner stays on side. Heitzner walks in. Andrioli, score! A turnover at center, and the Bobcats take advantage. Heitzner to Andrioli, 2-0. A stretch pass that went off the back skate of a Thunderbird right to Reller, who found Heitzner, who dragged that back toe to stay on side. 2-on-1, Andrioli pops it in the back of the net. And just like that, it's 2-0. And now Schnapp and Mercurio with a little bit of conversation. That's tipped into the zone, and now we get a whistle with 12:24 remaining here in our Aschenbach Ford first period, and a penalty has been called. It is on Jacob Schnapp. And Schnapp's not happy with it. Bill Lyons and Kenny Moniz are our referees this evening. So the Bobcats go on the power play. The Hitachi Energy power play. Heitzner. Now to the point, Klavak. Rister, patted aside by Skinner. Cleared down the ice by the Thunderbirds. Now Danny Martin up the far near wing, I should say. Looking to the middle for Mercurio, could not find him. Now stretched off the stick of Klavak, it trickles on goal. Klavak now. Behind his own net, will try and set up with minute 15 to go on this man advantage. Klavak. Drop for Bresco. Trying to dangle around Pastuca, could not. Daly hemmed up at center. Bobcats trying to get entry here, but the Thunderbirds penalty kill making that difficult. A Thunderbirds penalty kill operating at 86% through 2 games. Klinecki, or I should say Stuckless, digs it free. Daly now. Blind backhand pass for Kozarev, broken up by Pastuca, and down the length of the ice it goes. 30 seconds left on this Hitachi Energy power play. Klinecki fakes the drop, now does so. Brezko, picked off. Putina now. He's got a solo break, shorthanded. Shut down by Verostic. He got the rebound too. We play on. Nice play by Vero. And now it goes out of play. So we do get a whistle. 10:38 remaining. In Aschenbach forward first period. First couple of big time tests for Verostic, and he stands tall. So face off at center with 11 seconds left on the man advantage. Reller wins the draw. Patakin. Radchenko. Stepped up on by White. With 2 and with 1. Here's Andrioli. Into the middle. Picked off by Farmer. Now White chasing after it. White far side. As Schnapp is out of the box. Battling along the far side half wall for it. Putsita. Pitchforked it free. He's run into by Patakin. Putsita lost the handle on it. It's held in, and a good hit by Andrioli on Zimmerman. And now cleared out. This might be icing, and it will be. Conveniently, though, for the Bobcats, that comes right at time for immediate timeout. 9:55 remaining. In the Aschenbach forward first period, Kyle Heitzner has been responsible in some form or fashion for both goals. He scored the first one, primary assisted on the second one by Carson Andrioli. 2-0, halfway through the first 20 minutes here from Winston-Salem. We're back after this. To collect the best, you need to go to the best. Head to Bowman Brothers Cards and Collectibles in Bluefield for the best and latest in sports cards and collectibles. Kevin Bowman has been in the business for over 2 decades, and his store is the largest authorized dealer of Upper Deck's exclusive NHL trading cards in the area. It's not just hockey either. Kevin also has the best and brightest stars available to collect from all major sports. Nor is it just cards at Bowman Brothers. You can also collect a variety of sports collectibles and memorabilia from yesterday and today. Bowman Brothers also provides the best and brightest in entertainment collectibles from yesteryear and today. Kevin and his team are always on the lookout for the best cards and collectibles available. So stop by Bowman Brothers Cards and Collectibles in Bluefield today and ask Pedro for luck when you need that big card pull. Bowman Brothers Cards and Collectibles. Back here in Winston-Salem, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Bobcats break out of the defensive zone here. Schnapp, big hit there as a shot by Reller, sticked aside by Skinner. Banked out to center by Zimmerman. Patakin for Dawson. Now Reller ahead for Patakin. That one's pinballed into the air and goes into the crowd, and we get a whistle. 9:27 remaining here in this Aschenbach forward first period. Bobcats lead it 2-0. Off the face-off, Don Carter Jr. with it. Tried to stretch it ahead, nobody home. This should be icing, and it will be. with 9:17 to go in this opening frame from Winston-Salem. Bobcats wanted to start fast and get out ahead. Unlike the 2 games at home last week, they've done that. Taking advantage of a couple of Thunderbird errors. Bobcats win the draw. Flavak drags and shoots, missed just wide to the glove side of Skinner. Chopped up the wall and out, foot race for it. Flavak will win it. This is icing. White tried to keep up with Flavak, but Phillip just a step and a half quicker. Bobcats also controlling possession in the shot counter right now, 12-5 in their favor. Stuckless forces it ahead off his own face-off win and shot it just wide. Carter knocked off it by Stuckless, chopped out to center. Kugler takes the hit to make the play. Chipped into the zone by Kozarev and Daly. Keeley behind the net. Good hit on him by Daly, but able to take it. Confusion there, picked off by Stuckless. He'll dangle into the middle, rubbed off it by Carter Jr. White now the other way. Kramer just barely onside. White shoots it off the stick of Verostic. Carter banks it around, nobody home. Klenecki can't clear yet. Kozarev will. Carter Jr. at center. White touches back up. Kramer now down low for Demke, redirected on and stopped by Verostic. And Demke meets 3 white sweaters protecting their goaltender. .8:19 to go here in the Sachenbach forward first period. Andrioli banks it ahead and out. Farmer at center, chips it back into the offensive zone. Verostic scoops it behind the net for Denis Rodchenko. He'll set things up. Brezko tried to back tap it for Reller, could not. Oh, Demke! Hit hard by Andrioli in front of the bench, and the puck went out of play just as that occurred. It's Halloween costume night here in Winston-Salem as well. And remember, tomorrow night, kids 12 and under in a Halloween costume get a $3 off ticket rebate for our contest with the PD Ice Cats. Good start to this one tonight. Lair Patakin. Pass off a skate. Andrioli comes to it off the deflection. Multi-man scrum in front of the scorer's box. Demke lost it to Brezko. Brezko forced up by Butsita. Now ahead for Rodchenko. He'll snipe it into the zone. Skinner leaves it behind the net for Farmer. Farmer banked ahead Butsita. Now for Michael Mania. Mania. Now Farmer trickles on goal. Verostic will hang on to that with 7:19 remaining. Shots now 12-9 in favor of the Bobcats. As that's another one by Zimmerman that goes on goal, and that one stopped. $7:15 left in the Sachenbach forward first period. Schnapp off the draw. That's off a stick and into the netting out of play, and we get another whistle. Wearing out my start-stop clock button over here, guys. Come on. And I believe they might have the wingers back up here a sec. Ford off the draw, tried to force it ahead, and we get a whistle. A penalty, I believe, has been called. It is it on Danny Martin? I believe it is. Danny Martin's got 2 for tripping. Was 7:08 remaining in our Aschenbach Ford first period. So that puts the Bobcats on the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Ford shoots through traffic, deflected wide. Kramer down low for Mania. Back to Kramer. Out top for Ford. Ford waits. Forced back to the blue line. Now White. Back to Ford. Kramer. Shoots and a glove save. Made by Verostic. No further play. And Schnapp meets resistance before reaching the blue paint. .636 remaining. Here in our Aschenbach Ford first period. $1:29 left on the Martin tripping call. False draw on the face-off. We'll do it again. Kramer off the face-off win by Twin City. Down the wall. Now around for Mania. Back for Kramer. Schnapp and Kugler battling in front of the net. Here is White. Dusts it off. Dangles. Back for Ford. Walks in. Shoots and scores. Got Verostic to open up the 5-hole. And the Thunderbirds are back in it. It is 2-1. They convert on the man advantage. Shots are now 13-12 in favor of the Thunderbirds as they and the crowd have come alive now. Picked off by Mercurio, centered. Martin tried to slap pass it down low for Heitzner, broken up. White stretched ahead, and Kramer offside, trying to cherry pick behind the Bobcats defense. Levac. Now Erickson, Heitzner. Chops it into the zone, banked out. Kramer and White the other way. White shoots, Verostic shut it down and gets the whistle, and now Kramer is met by a host of white sweaters as he charged towards the net. With 5:46 remaining. Shots are 14-12 in favor of the Thunderbirds as they still trail this one 2-1. Ford off the face-off, battling with Patekin, tried to center it. Kozarev intercepted it. Pastuka picked his pocket. Now Ford chopped it to the middle, nobody home. Daly banked off the stanchion and out, takes the hit to make the play. And the linesman went down in the process. Stuckless now. Pirouettes from a knee, tried to get it back for Kozarev, could not. Kozarev held in. Radchenko. Kozarev could not get the shot away. Banked ahead but not out. Patekin, nice pass. Daly, a one-timer, blocked, and then the rebound pops out to center. Pastuka, big open ice hit on him by Patekin. And now Stuckless on the intercept. Stretched ahead, Reller. Dangles, lost the handle. Glazer dumps it into the zone. Verostic leaves it. Rodchenko trying to quick up it. Kugler. And for Brezko, he was knocked off it. Demke sends it to the far side. Rodchenko pinballs around. He, not the puck, as it pops out to center, intercepted. Reller, Andrioli, poke checks. And Reller's got to touch back up. Brezko forced to lose it. Farmer through center, drops it. Glazer lost it. Andrioli could not get it out. Reller now. Bobcats on their heels a bit. This might be a shot. Andrioli trying to settle it down, could not. He was offside anyways. The 4:07 left. So we'll take a timeout. Twin City is on the board, but the Bobcats still lead it 2-1 the rest of the first period after this.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for incredible deals on new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
With every purchase, you get the Bill Cole Advantage absolutely free, which includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, plus get our free premium ceramic coating process with 3-year paint and interior protection.
The no-cost Cole Connect app offers a $10,000 theft recovery guarantee, vehicle health reports, recall notifications, and service reminders. Visit us today to unlock the Bill Cole Advantage or go to BillColeAutomall.com.
Alpha Therapy, maximizing your peak performance.
Back underway. Bobcats lead it 2-1 here down the stretch of a Rauschenbach Ford first period. Heitzner pokes this away from a defender, speeds down the wing, looking towards the middle. That was broken up with Mercurio leaking down the near side. White hoists it ahead. This will not go far enough for icing. Mercurio looking for Keeley. Kramer can't touch it. Would have been a hand pass. Pop flied out to center and gloved down at center. Martin shoves his man off the puck. Heitzner battling for it as well. Keeley back across the ice, picked off by Mercurio. Mercurio speeds into the zone. Shoots in Skinner. Shuts the door and hangs onto it. .317 remaining here in our Rauschenbach Ford first period. Tie up off the faceoff in the offensive zone. Patakin with a shot that went off the blocker of Skinner. Now it's turned over. Pinballing around in the high slot. Kozarev banked it, looking for Stuckless, couldn't find him. Here's Ford. Now for Pastuca. Back for Ford. Broken up at the line. Sent back into the zone with Ford hemmed in offside. Rodchenko now behind his own net. Will kill some time to the chagrin of the fans here in Winston-Salem. Patakin now for Andrioli. Tried to go skate to stick. Cleaned up by Brezko. Chopped into the zone. Picked off by Slagers. Slagers will pivot with it. Fumble the puck for a moment. Able to dump it in though. Verostic leaves it. Rodchenko. Andrioli trying to catch the Thunderbirds in a change there. Nearly did. Rodchenko D2D Patakin. He fans on it. Now fakes it back over for Dennis. Patakin ahead. Tapped into the zone by Reller. Left behind the net by Skinner for Farmer. He's bodied by Andrioli. Reinforcements enter. To the middle of the ice it comes. Plucked out to center. This is Demke. Demke shoots, blockered aside by Verostic. Now Farmer shoots. Easy glove save for Vero and no further play. $1:50 to go. Shots are 16-14, Thunderbirds. Here as we come down the wire this first period. Mercurio was tied up by Don Carter Jr. And it's tapped back into the zone by White. Erickson picks it up, sends it ahead, held in. Heitzner battling for it. Kramer able to keep it onside. That cross-ice pass from White hit a skate on its way by. Now off the glass, short glass, and out to center. Kramer, chisel back across for White. Now Keeley. Keeley shoots Verostic, shut that one down too. And we get a whistle. $1:16 left in our Aschenbach Ford first period. Vero stopped 16 of the 17 he's faced here in his first period back as a Bobcat. To the deck goes Kramer. Delayed penalty. Daly will touch. There's the whistle. As White and Redchenko were involved, and I think Bill Lyons is going to get both of them. That was the proverbial, hey, you two stop it, because if I take one of you, I'm taking both of you, and he took both of them. With 1:08 left. Well, this will be a power play for Twin City. Four-on-three power play, I think, maybe. Well, there's 4 Bobcats on the ice, so this looks like 5-on-4. With all the minors being concurrent, that will be the case. So while they sort out the official scoring of this, Kozarev has the penalty outside of the fracas. That is the penalty that's given the Thunderbirds the power play. Pastuca from Ford, now Kramer. Pastuca to the right for Ford. Cross ice Kramer. Back across looking for Mania, couldn't find him. Bank back to Ford. Pastuca fakes it, leaves it to the right. Ford dangles into the slot. Shot blocked. Mania behind the net. Ford. Now for Mania. To the point, Pastuca. Kramer walks down the wing. He'll shoot with a screen in front by Schnapp. Pat to the side. Reller bodies up Ford and easily clears it. 5'8" versus 6'4" usually doesn't end well for the former on that one. Here's Pastuca. Oh, good read by Heitzner. He's got a break here, shorthanded. Heitzner! Oh, what a pad stop by Skinner. Circle that one, 2-1. That'll do it for period 1. So there'll be 52 seconds of R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill time to work with when we come back to action in what will be our With Home Services second period. As the Bobcats and Thunderbirds both exit to their respective dressing rooms. Bobcats controlled really most of, if not the entire play there in that first period, at least the first half of it. And as soon as the Thunderbirds got that man advantage, they started to gain some momentum, put some things together. Gus Ford does what he usually does, that's score. He did just that. And then the Thunderbirds really controlled possession for the majority of the back half of that first period. So the Halloween costume parade contest is going on here in Winston-Salem, which gives us an opportunity to remind you. Tomorrow night is Halloween costume night at Hitachi Energy Arena. Kids 12 and under in costume get $3 off their ticket with a paying adult. So while you see this, maybe get some ideas on costumes as they parade on by. So we'll take a timeout, come back and recap what happened in our Aschenbach Ford first period and get you some scores from around the FPHL as well. Bobcats lead at 2-1 after one. We are back with a recap of the first period, a check of FPHL scores in just a few moments here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network.
We make it easy at Aschenbach Ford and Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Aschenbach Ford and Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats fans? That's the best thing. And you know what's even better than that? This is Tommy Hunley and his dog. Dogs and cats can get along. That is a thing. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Tommy Hunley.
We have got a little bit of everything: auto, fire, life, and business insurance. We just love for you to give us a call, and it's 276-228-3149. Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. Let's go Bobcats!
Expert service made simple and convenient. That's our goal.
Blue Ridge Bobcat hockey lovers, this is exclusively for you.
Service
on the spot.
We're bringing convenient services right here to Hitachi Energy Center.
During the game. Want to join Service on the Spot team?
Come see us at Aschenbach Tent on the Concourse. Give us a call or visit our website.
At Aschenbach Ford or Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC.
We make it easy to get
Service on the Spot.
Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon.
At Somic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family. People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Somic America has always been there for us.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people in the communities that we serve.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
It's a very good opportunity.
I would highly recommend Somic America as a career path.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression? At Turning Heads Salon in Wytheville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time, because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-2097-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Wytheville, Virginia. Turning Heads Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
This is Bob. Bob thinks he's going fishing, but not today. He has work to do. But Bob didn't plan ahead, and he's skipping an important first step. Bob should have contacted Virginia 811 first. By having his underground utilities marked, he would have known there was a telecommunication line right where he was digging. Sorry, Bob. You now have a bigger problem to deal with. Don't rush the job. Plan ahead with Virginia 811. Learn more at va811.com.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for incredible deals on new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
With every purchase, you get the Bill Cole Advantage absolutely free, which includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, plus get our free premium ceramic coating process with 3-year paint and interior protection.
The no-cost Cole Connect app offers a $10,000 theft recovery guarantee, vehicle health reports, recall notifications, and service reminders. Visit us today to unlock the Bill Cole Advantage or go to BillColeAutomall.com.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Putting you in focus.
Conveniently located where I-81 meets I-77, the Super 8 Fort Chiswell offers you easy access to southwestern Virginia's best natural attractions. Travel along the Blue Ridge Parkway and visit New River Trail State Park for great trails, horseback riding, and boating. Fish at Clater Lake, explore Jefferson National Forest, and play around at Draper Valley Golf Course. Our complimentary 8-item Super Start breakfast is a great way to begin each day, and you'll have access to free Wi-Fi for staying in touch with home and work. And you can always get fresh brewed coffee in the lobby. Get a great night's sleep in one of our comfy beds. There's high-speed internet access in your room at no charge, along with HBO movies on TV. You'll have a coffee and tea maker, and refrigerators are available. When you visit the Max Meadows area, stay with us at the Super 8 Fort Chiswell.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Learn how you can make an impact at vistareye.com/careers.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Johnny with Odell's Landscape and Lawn Care. For all your fall cleanup and winter landscape and lawn care needs, give us a call at 540-392-5052 or odellslawnCare.com. Take it away, girls.
Let's go Bobcats!
This is Roar County.
Roar!
Hitachi. Located in Bland, Virginia, we are committed to our employees and take pride that we are the employer of choice in the region. Hitachi Energy is a global leader in the design and manufacturing of clean, oil-free transformers. We adjust and stabilize the voltage of electricity flowing through the nation's power grid. Hitachi Energy is celebrating 50 years of serving Southern Virginia. Go to HitachiEnergy.com.
I am Hitachi.
Hitachi. Inspire the next.
Escape.
Back here in Winston-Salem, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Your Bobcats leading the Twin City Thunderbirds 2-1 at the end of the opening 20 minutes of play. Goals from Kyle Heitzner and Carson Andrioli in that first period. First half of it put the Bobcats up 2-0. Gus Ford answered with a power play goal for the Thunderbirds to cut the lead to 2-1, and that's where we stand now. Headed to period number 2, where there will be a little under a minute of R&R Septic penalty kill, R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill time for the Bobcats when we come out for our with home services second period. Shots are 17, or should say 18-15 in favor of Twin City, but it is the Bobcats who have the 2-1 lead after 20 minutes of play. You look there on the bottom of your screen, you see the scores around the Federal Prospects Hockey League tonight. They are just underway in the Battle of Louisiana between the Monroe Moccasins and the Baton Rouge Zydeco. So that one scoreless in the opening minutes. Also scoreless in the second period. Topeka and Port Huron deadlocked there. Late first period in Watertown, not a great start for the Wolves. They trail Binghamton 5-1, trailing the end of the first period from the Municipal Arena in Watertown. Tomorrow night's opponent for the Bobcats, the PD Ice Cats, are at home in Florence, South Carolina tonight, hosting the Athens Rock Lobsters, who will be here in Winston-Salem tomorrow night to play the Twin City Thunderbirds. It is PD with a 2-1 lead on the Athens Rock Lobsters about midway through the second period of that one. Remember, folks, tomorrow night against those same PD Ice Cats, Halloween costume night, so bring the kids, dress them up in the costumes there, and if they're under 12 and in a costume, they get $3 off their ticket. So that's a deal you can't pass up, so bring them out and have some fun. Had 3,850 total fans last weekend, an opening weekend franchise record. So hopefully we can build upon that with another good Saturday night crowd tomorrow night. If you don't have your tickets yet, first of all, what are you doing with your life? Second of all, get them at BlueRidgeBobcats.com/tickets or call 276-335-2100 or stop by the box office at Hitachi Energy Arena starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. We'll take one final timeout, come back with our With Home Services second period in just a few minutes. Bobcats lead it 2-1 after one. The middle frame coming up shortly. You're locked into the Blue Ridge Hockey Network.
We make it easy at Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing.
Hitachi. Inspire the next.
Escape the everyday and find your peace at the cottages at Pine Run, where families connect, laughter echoes, and every sunrise feels like a fresh start. Right now, stay 3 nights and get the 4th night free when you book direct at cottagesatpinerun.com. The Cottages at Pine Run. Make room for adventure.
If you've been looking for it, you can find it here. Old Fort Antique Mall. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Iconic visibly off of Interstate 77 and 81 and accessible from both exit 80 and 77, offers thousands of items from over 100 different vendors. Old Fort was once voted as the area's best antique mall and offers a wide assortment of items for everyone, from hockey and other sports memorabilia, classic trading cards, NASCAR collectibles, furniture, glassware, houseware, books, movies, and so much more. There's a world of possibilities inside their doors. Come see why Old Fort Antique Mall is a community staple and Wythe County icon.
In business and servicing Southwest Virginia for over 2 decades, R&R Septic and Plumbing offers septic system cleaning and installation, grease traps, plumbing services, water and sewer services, grading, land clearing, site prep, heavy equipment excavating and demolition, as well as rentals of portable toilets and restroom trailers. R&R is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Bobcats penalty kill this season, powering Blue Ridge with their own drive and commitment to success whenever the team is shorthanded all year long. Stop by their facility located at 3572 Peppers Ferry Road, just across the road from Hitachi Energy Arena, or give them a call at 276-228-3548. Eversole. Well and Pump offers an array of services to fit your needs, including existing well pump services, well pump installation, UV filtration systems, water softener systems, sediment and other filtration systems, water testing, plumbing excavation, new plumbing installation and repair, water heater replacement, system flushing, and much, much more. Eversole brings back its cutting-edge technology for a second year as the official ice filtration system of Hitachi Energy Arena. Alan Eversole and his team can bring this same professional level clarity and quality to the water of your home or business as well. Call or text Alan anytime at 276-620-243 and let him help you.
Bob's back. This time, he's installing a new mailbox. But did he learn anything from last time?
Yeah, I contacted Virginia 811 and put in my dig request. We're good.
Are you sure, Bob?
Yeah!
Didn't wait those 3 working days before digging, did you, Bob? You need to allow that time so your lines can be marked, so you know what's below.
I didn't know.
Remember, always contact Virginia 811 before you dig, then allow the required time for marking. Learn more at va811.com.
Alpha Therapy, maximizing your peak performance.
At Somic America, you're not
Back here in Winston-Salem, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Bobcats leading this one 2-1 after one. But they have more penalty kill time to go here. When we get back to action in our With Home Services second period, still more R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill time to go. Goals in that first period. Andreoli's first point of the season on that goal. Heitzner's second goal and third assist. So he's already got 5 points here in just 7 periods of play. So Redchenko back in the box for 52 more seconds. At least that's what's on Kozarev's penalty. And then Redchenko and White will come out at the first whistle after the expiration of that penalty. Underway in our With Home Services second period. Erickson tried to clear it, could not. On the fresh ice here in Winston-Salem, Hlavak banks this around fellow Czechoslovakian Pastuka. Here's Ford to the right for Pastuka. At the red line, dumps it in, snipes it around. Kramer chasing after it. Overskated it a bit, wins it back. Now for Mania. Ford at the point. Shoots through traffic, shut down by Verostic. And we get a whistle. And more pushing and shoving between Schnapp and Hlavak. And I believe that was Michael Mania and a couple of Thunderbird or a couple of Bobcats that were going at it as well. .15 seconds left to kill here as Schnapp knocks Erickson down. Pastuka in the final 10 of the man advantage. Kozarev standing in the box. Backdoor feed. Oh, great play by Erickson to break that up. Mania, though, holds it in. Ford centers it. Shot gloved by Verostic. It was going high, but Vero plays it safe and snaps it into the webbing to get the whistle. So with that whistle, Redchenko and White are free from their concurrent minors. And Klinecki's going to have to come off here, I believe. Andreoli, now too far for Brezko, a bit behind him. Banked ahead and tapped in by Glazer. Andreoli leaves it for Lair Patekin. Nearly turned over, Redchenko. Patekin swept away. Butita smacks it into the zone. Verostic gently for Redchenko, now for Lair Patekin. Patekin hoists that ahead. Nice reverse hit on Glazer. Brezko tried to stick it down. Andreoli does and forces it into the zone. Here's Demke. Behind his own net, I'll leave it for Carter Jr. Don Carter Jr. to his right. Now Glazer at the red line. Had it picked off by Klinecki. Now stretched ahead, Kozarev. Kozarev waiting. Trying to go back down low for Stuckless. Tapped further to the far side. Andreoli now goes back to the near side. Klinecki to it. Battling with Carter Jr. And now banked ahead and out by Twin City. Kugler now for Daly. Daly waits. Now dropped it over for Klinecki. He'll sweep behind the net. In front looking for Kozarev. Couldn't find him. Klinecki intercepts and sends it back behind the net. Kozarev banked for Daly. Daly pivots on Carter Jr. Looking for Erickson, picked off by White, who's able to chip around a broken stick. Keeley delays, toe drags, backhander off the pad of Verostic. And now we get a whistle. And a penalty. It is going to go on Robin Erickson for tripping. So the Bobcats back to the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill with 17-11 to go here in this With Home Services second period. Off the skate of Rodchenko on a backdoor pass. Oh, nice play by Mercurio to break that up. Overskated it at center, though. Back come the Thunderbirds the other way. White across. Mania. Touchdown low. Kramer. Now White walking in. Shoots. That one's off a skate and wide. Rodchenko around the wall. White down low. Mania fanned on it. Schnapp got it free. That one trickled wide as it was partially blocked. Now Ford, a one-timer, patted down in front. Flavak dangles and clears out of the zone and out of play. And that one clipped one of the linesmen on its way out of play. So they'll swap face-off men here. Butita will take it. Won by the Thunderbirds. Pastuca, second unit out on this man advantage with 1:10 to go on it. Carter Jr. for Demke. Carter Jr. back for Demke, near side. Below the goal line, banked for Butita. Butita watched by Kugler. Tried to go back to Carter Jr. at the point. Could not connect. Carter Jr. will regroup at his own end here. Carter Jr. for Demke, poked away by Klinecki, and out of play it goes. 15:55 remaining here in our With Home Services second period. And 44 seconds left on this R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. And they will kick Mania out of the dot. Opposite Reller. Reller wins the draw. Martin able to clear somewhat. Picked up by Ford in front of his own net. Ford to the right for Kramer. Kramer cross ice. White's in all alone. Waffle board to the side by Verostic. White once again. Touched back from Mania. Cross ice feed. Banked off Reller and held onto by Verostic. With 15:27 left in this With Home Services second period. And 16 seconds remaining on this R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Ford. Kramer back to Ford. He'll shoot off the stick of Daly. Stays in play. Chopped up and out of the zone. Erickson standing in the box. He is free. And the Bobcats back in full strength after a successful R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Ford, too far for his intended target. He's bodied off it now. Chopped out to center. Zimmerman sends it back in. Verostic will leave it for Preston Kugler. Kugler sets up behind his own cage. Banked ahead, looking for a breakout man. Couldn't find Daly. Picked off by Farmer. Zimmerman on the tape of Glazer. Trying to stick handle around Kugler. Pops free. There's a chance down low. Shut down by Verostic. Another pad save by Vero. Circle both of those. After a chaotic sequence in front of the net. Stuckless intercepts. Sends it off the side of the cage. Pinballs towards the net. Gloved on the deflection by Skinner. And we get a whistle and a timeout. Shots are 23-17 in favor of the Thunderbirds. They still trail it, though, 2-1 with 14:15 remaining in our With Home Services second period. Back in a moment here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network.
Eversole. Well and Pump offers an array of services to fit your needs, including existing well pump services, well pump installation, UV filtration systems, water softener systems, sediment and other filtration systems, water testing, plumbing excavation, new plumbing installation and repair, water heater replacement, system flushing, and much, much more. Eversole brings back its cutting-edge technology for a second year as the official ice filtration system of Hitachi Energy Arena. Alan Eversole and his team can bring this same professional level clarity and quality to the water of your home or business as well. Call or text Alan anytime at 276-620-243 and let him help you.
Back here in Winston-Salem, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Shots are 23-17 in favor of the Thunderbirds, but they trail it to your Blue Ridge Bobcats 2-1 here in the second period. Mercurio, cross ice, good read by Glazer. Heitzner backhands it behind the net. Zimmerman run into by Mercurio. He chips it over for Martin, back for Mercurio. Cross ice, open man, shut down. Missing just wide, I believe, was Erickson. Skinner may have gotten a piece of that one with his glove. Heitzner to the point, shot through traffic, tipped just wide. And now sent the length of the ice by Butita as he gave Erickson an extra whack. Now Danny Martin. Nicely sauced over for Heitzner, fakes it, drops it. Mercurio back for Heitzner. Mercurio, oh baby. Skinner shut down that quick developing chance. But you see the chemistry Mercurio and Heitzner have. Holy cow. Redchenko trying to catch the Thunderbirds in a change. Forced back. Patakin. Oh, off a skate of a Thunderbird. He recovers. Snow shower behind the net. Now ahead for Dennis Redchenko. To the tape of Reller. Reller up the wing near side. Delays. Cross ice looking for Andrioli. Tied up by Keeley. Dawson Nolan tied up low. He'll chase after it. Patakin pinching. Keeley chips it to center. Andrioli back ahead. Dawson Nolan tried to chip it around a Thunderbird defender, but it's poked up and out of play by Dobles. Oh, 12:40 remaining now after that latest whistle. In our With Home Services second period, shots are 23-17 in favor of the Thunderbirds. Tied up off the draw. Daly chasing after it behind the net. Carter Jr. lost it. Daly off a skate. Kugler backhands it low. Stuckless shoots off the pad of Skinner. Daly blocks the clearance with his body. Stuckless gloves it out of midair. Stuckless pivots on Carter Jr. Back to the point, Kugler. He'll shoot it, looking for a deflection, none there. Kozarev sends it just wide. Pastuka chopped it ahead, not out yet. Daly keeps it alive. Stuckless, tapped lower. Kozarev for Daly. Back into the middle, picked off by Pastuka. Pastuka for 4, now back for Pastuka, fanned on it and blew a tire. 3-on-2 the other way. Stuckless, Kozarev waiting. Back for Daly, down low, picked off by Doblates. And now he'll chip it ahead. Erickson intercepts. For Danny Martin, the captain, dangles around Doblates. Back low for Rout. Score! Heitzner on the back door, puts it home and restores the 2-goal lead. It's a 3-point night already for Kyle Heitzner. Great play by Martin to force the turnover. Traffic coned his way around Doblates. Backdoor to Heitzner. Easy tap in. Second of the night for Kyle. 3-1 Bobcats. Brezko leaves it for Erickson. Levac back for Erickson. Now Banks further ahead for Brezko. Got a penalty coming up on Zimmerman, and he is chased after by Erickson. Erickson trying to fight back against Zimmerman, and Zimmerman's getting a lot of good rights in. Zimmerman's gonna win the bout handily, but give Erickson credit. Brezko got bowled over, and Erickson went right after him. He's going to get stick taps and fist bumps from his teammates. That's what you want to see right there. Look at Reller come over and give him a nice smack on the shoulder. It's the second game in a row that Brezko's just been blindsided, but the second game in a row that a Bobcat has gone right after the offending party. Except unlike the case of Kevin Sabad last Saturday night, the man who made the hit didn't turtle up. I think Erickson might need to go off for some repairs here, maybe. They're going to get Damian Poole, the bench medic, over to have a look at Erickson. And the clock here in the arena never started. There it goes. Bobcats have a power play out of that sequence. Levac shoots wide. Mercurio, Reller. Tried to bank it to the point, could not. Heitzner. Through traffic. Stopped by Skinner. Reller in front, screening. So an extra 2-minute minor to Zimmerman. Martin across the line. Trying to bank it out top, fanned on it a bit. White clears it, but only to center. Levac, Reller, pivots. Martin touches back up on side. Reller down the wing, far side. Powers to the net, shut down by Skinner. Loose behind the net. Mercurio battling for it. Heitzner digs it out of the scrum. To Martin at the point. Martin, back down the wall, Heitzner. Walks into a wrister. Waffle board to the side by Skinner. Mercurio for Hlavac. Chipped out of the zone. Recovered by Heitzner. He'll juke out Farmer. Heitzner through center. Speeds his way down low. Slap shot fanned onto the bit. And now cleared out by Carolina, or I should say Twin City. That's only the second time I've done that tonight, so give me credit. Barostik away from Schnapp. Klinecki now, second unit out. Klinecki speeds up the near wing. Sets up shop at the point. Toe drags it around Ford, who blocks the pass. Now Ford back ahead shorthanded. Good poke check by Kozarev, breaks that up. Kozarev sidesteps the contact. Klinecki for Stucklitz. 5 seconds left of the man advantage. Kozarev waiting, shoots it, missed just high. Got too much air on that one. Daly now settles it to the point. Klinecki back for Kozarev. Klinecki to the right for Daly. Daly delays. Powers his way down low, knocked off the puck. Ford trying to clear, can't. Kozarev for Klinecki. Trying to settle the pinballing puck. Lets it rip. Stopped by Skinner. And now chipped out to center. Foot race. Kozarev bodies his man off it. And into the net they both go. And we get a whistle. Good no call. Oh, wait, nope. They are going to call a penalty. I didn't see a call initially. But Bill Lyons is going to get Kozarev for holding. So the Bobcats back to the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill when we return. Halfway through this one, 3-1 Bobcats.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
Back here in Winston-Salem, and the Bobcats back to the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Andrioli banks it ahead here, shorthanded. Mania away from Martin. Picked off by Redchenko. He'll chip it to the near side corner. Ford. Across the line. Trying to muscle down low. That didn't work. Picked up, though, by Zach White. White drops it. Kramer. Dusted back for Ford. Ford will go back for Kramer, who settles it. Couldn't get the shot away. Mania. Kramer. Pass partially blocked by Kugler. Smacked up the wall. Ford banked over to White. White delaying. Now drops it. Kramer speeds out to the point. Back for White. Backhander. Barostik said no. Read it the whole way. White looks skyward. Can't believe it. Vero robs him with 7:46 left in the second. Shots now 24-22 in favor of the Thunderbirds. But the Bobcats still holding on to a 2-goal lead. Kramer now for Ford. Ford angles into the zone, shoots, waffle board to the side by Verostic. The rebound, backhanded out of the zone. 35 seconds left on the kill here. Here's a steal by Rodchenko. Heitzner pokes it on goal, and Skinner will make the stop there. With 7:11 remaining in our With Home Services second period. Tie up on the face-off. That's fine for the Bobcats, trying to kill off the rest of this 23 seconds. Pastuca. Demke. Carter Jr. checked at the line. Klavak hoists it ahead. Pastuca soccered it down. Daly bodied him up. Kozarev standing in the box, 5 seconds. Pastuca in front of his own cage, 2 and a 1. Kozarev free. Bobcats again back in full strength. Demke down the wall. Left for Butsita. He's run into from behind by Rodchenko. Oh, big time! Reverse hit by Daly on Keeley. And it forces the puck ahead. Kozarev looking for Rodchenko. Chopped out of the zone. Stuckless. Drop back. Touched ahead by Dennis. Carter Jr. banks it into the zone. No icing. Rodchenko sweeps it around. Lavak back to Dennis. He'll set up behind his own cage. Stretch it ahead. Bresko checked at the red line by Carter Jr. Rodchenko banked ahead for Lavak. Now looking for Stuckless. Couldn't find him. That went wide of the net, so that'll be icing. .547 left. Should say 5:49 left. Now it's 5:47. That shot shut down in front of Verostic. Ford to Farmer. Now Slagers lets it go again. Stick tie. Verostic, I believe, got the toe of his goal stick out as Bresko taps this down the ice. Foot race for it. Bresko's on his horse. Slagers slowed up. Linesmen say no icing because of that. And now Reller powers his way towards the net. Score! Brandon Reller! Flexes his muscle and pounds that one home past Skinner. 4-1. Using every bit of that 6'4", 225-pound frame to shove his defender off the puck, power right to the net, and poke it through the pads of Skinner. Here's Martin on the intercept. Mercurio shoots it. Glove save. Skinner still loose down towards the net. Mercurio blocks that pass. Heitzner now. Left it for Erickson. Banked out by Keeley. Heitzner chasing after it. Banked ahead and out off the back of Schnapp, who left it for Keeley. Keeley down the wing, shoots short side, shut down by Verostic. Heitzner, who's got 2 tonight, takes a hit by Schnapp and puts his hands up. Nothing's coming. Martin with an extra little shove there on Keeley as things start to pick up physically with the Thunderbirds down 3, looking to stir things up a bit. Daly, another good reverse hit as that's hoisted out to center. Lavak, Daly, backhanded into the zone, up and around the dasher. Skinner leaves it. Glazer hoists it the length. Picked off by Klenecki. Now Stuckless looking for Daly, intercepted. Butita taps it into the zone. Verostik's out of his net to play it. Swipes it around the kick plate. Demke down the wall looking for Butita. That's picked off. Kugler. Four-man scrum. Dug free. Pinballing around in the slot. Butita chopped it over top of the net. Daly now trying to get it out. Could not. Near side it comes. Klenecki. Kozarev can't quite get it out. Demke shot blocked. Klenecki. Kozarev now ahead too far for Stuckless. Foot race. And they do blow it dead for icing. Although Stuckless lost his footing in the foot race. And we get a whistle and immediate timeout. Just over 3 minutes left in our With Home Services second period. And it's a 3-goal lead for the Bobcats. 4-1. Coming down the stretch here in the middle frame. Back after this on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network.
We make it easy at Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC.
I am Hitachi.
Located in Bland, Virginia, we are committed to our employees and take pride that we are the employer of choice in the region. Hitachi Energy is a global leader in the design and manufacturing of clean, oil-free transformers. We adjust and stabilize the voltage of electricity flowing through the nation's power grid. Hitachi Energy is celebrating 50 years of serving Southern Virginia. Go to HitachiEnergy.com.
I am Hitachi.
Hitachi, inspire the next.
.3:15 left. There's a chance down low. Verostik shut it down and gets the whistle. Shots are 29-24 in favor of the Thunderbirds. And let's see here. Thought we may have a call coming given the reaction of the crowd, but nothing coming. Carter Jr. off the faceoff win. Shot blocked. Bresco trying to clear it. Help from Redchenko. Now for Bresco. Cross ice. Shot there. Waffle board to the side by Skinner. That came off the stick of Laird Patekin. Patekin now. Far side battling with Carter Jr. Bresco trying to dig it out of the scrum. He's run over by Ford. Penalty upcoming. Redchenko shoots. That one's tapped wide. It's going to be for the hit by Ford. Bresco powers around a defender. Bank to the point. Verostik off for the extra attacker on the delayed call. Bresco a shot. Waffle board to the side by Skinner. Reller now. Down low. Oh, big hit by Andrioli. And he's going to hear about that. Redchenko enters the fray now as Ford's slow to get up. Ford's going to get the penalty, or one of the penalties, on the hit on Bresco that was a bit high. And then Andrioli, chasing after the puck, decided to make Ford answer for it somehow. Threw the weight around, and Ford slow to get up. We'll see what comes out of this. Carter Jr.'s headed to the box to serve the penalty on Ford as Ford is off to the room for repairs. The fans in Winston-Salem let you know how they feel about it. So as Kenny Monis explains things to John Butsita, Andrioli will now be heading to the box. For the return hit, if you will, on Ford. Carter Jr. is serving Ford's penalty as Ford went off to the room for repairs after receiving that hit from Andrioli. So we'll sort this out. And Butsita comes back over to the scorer's box, or not. Kenny Monis and Bill Lyons are trying to make sense of the chaos in the far side corner. Meanwhile, Wojtek Zemlika and company are drawing things up on the bench. And Lyons is skating over to give the numbers and now give an explanation to the plaid-suited Steve Harrison. And Steve does not appear to be very pleased with what he's hearing from Bill Lyons. Hard to read lips from this far up, but judging on body language. So we again will see if we have a man advantage out of this, if we're still even, if it's 5-on-5, 4-on-4. Now Wojtek Zemlika gets a Spark Notes version of what Steve Harrison just heard. So it looks like we're going to stay, no. The Bobcats are going to get a power play out of this. So an extra penalty on Zach White. And the Bobcats head to the Hitachi Energy power play. Farmer sidesteps a hit from Heitzner. Works it free down low. It's loose. And now the Bobcats have numbers the other way. Heitzner and Martin 2-on-1. Heitzner shoots. Shut down by Skinner. No further play. Here's Mercurio, cross ice, Heitzner. Plavak, one-timer, pat to the side by Skinner. Keeley able to clear it. Heitzner for the hat trick. Blocked. Loose in front. Mercurio blocked again. Levac. Martin one-timer wide. Mercurio able to hold it in. Levac had it backhanded out. Down to a minute to go here in the second period. Klinecki drops it back. Kozarev dusts his way through center, finds Stuckless. Stuckless powers down the wing. To the point, Klinecki, a one-timer padded by Skinner. And we get a whistle with 41 seconds remaining in this second period. "12 seconds are left on this man advantage. Shots are now even at 29. Klinecki for Kugler. Back for Kleno. Slap pass Daly. Wrister shut down by Skinner and cleared. Verostic tried to quick up it. Nothing doing. Klinecki. Now Kozarev. Defended by White. Kugler fumbled it. Turned over. Kramer off the side of the cage. Slager's now a wrister through traffic's pad to the side. Kozarev cleans it up. Klinecki skate to stick. With two, with one, he'll let it go. It's blocked. And that'll do it for period 2. Shots are 31-30 in favor of the Thunderbirds at the end of 2. And the Bobcats go over on the power play, but do put up 2 more and extend their lead to 4-1 after 2 periods of play. So 40 minutes in the books, 4 on the board for the Bobcats. And shot counter update now 32-31 in favor of the Bobcats. So they lead in both of those categories, shots on goal and on the scoreboard where it really matters. So we'll take a timeout, come back and get you scores from around the FPHL, and as well as recap what happened in our With Home Services second period. 4-1 good guys after 40 minutes of play. We're back with more in just a moment. You are locked in to the Blue Ridge Hockey Network.
We make it easy at Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats fans? That's the best thing. And you know what's even better than that? This is Tommy Hunley and his dog. dogs and cats can get along. That is a thing. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Tommy Hunley.
We have got a little bit of everything: auto, fire, life, and business insurance. We just love for you to give us a call, and it's 276-228-3149. Go Bobcats!
Go Bobcats! Let's go Bobcats!
Expert service made simple and convenient. That's our goal.
Blue Ridge Bobcat hockey lovers, this is exclusively for you.
Service
on the spot.
We're bringing convenient services right here to Hitachi Energy Center.
During the game. Want to join Service on the Spot team?
Come see us at Ashenback Tent on the concourse. Give us a call or visit our website.
At Ashenback Ford or Ashenback Chevrolet GMC.
We make it easy to get
Service on the Spot.
Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon.
At Somic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family. People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Somic America has always been there for us.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people in the communities that we serve.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
It's a very good opportunity.
I would highly recommend Somic America as a career path.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression? At Turning Heads Salon in Wytheville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time, because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-227-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Wytheville, Virginia. Turning Heads Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
This is Bob. Bob thinks he's going fishing, but not today. He has work to do. But Bob didn't plan ahead, and he's skipping an important first step. Bob should have contacted Virginia 811 first. By having his underground utilities marked, he would have known there was a telecommunication line right where he was digging. Sorry, Bob. You now have a bigger problem to deal with. Don't rush the job. Plan ahead with Virginia 811. Learn more at va811.com.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for incredible deals on new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
With every purchase, you get the Bill Cole Advantage absolutely free, which includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, plus get our free premium ceramic coating process with 3-year paint and interior protection.
The no-cost Cole Connect app offers a $10,000 theft recovery guarantee, vehicle health reports, recall notifications, and service reminders. Visit us today to unlock the Bill Cole Advantage or go to BillColeAutomall.com.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. where each interaction builds trust and sight, where expertise leads to clarity, where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center, putting you in focus.
Conveniently located where I-81 meets I-77, the Super 8 Fort Chiswell offers you easy access to southwestern Virginia's best natural attractions. Travel along the Blue Ridge Parkway and visit New River Trail State Park for great trails, horseback riding, and boating. Fish at Clater Lake, explore Jefferson National Forest, and play around at Draper Valley Golf Course. Our complimentary 8-item Super Start breakfast is a great way to begin each day, and you'll have access to free Wi-Fi for staying in touch with home and work. And you can always get fresh brewed coffee in the lobby. Get a great night's sleep in one of our comfy beds. There's high-speed internet access in your room at no charge, along with HBO movies on TV. You'll have a coffee and tea maker, and refrigerators are available. When you visit the Max Meadows area, stay with us at the Super 8 Fort Chiswell.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact, where each interaction builds trust and sight, where expertise leads to clarity, where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Learn how you can make an impact at vistareye.com/careers.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Johnny with Odell's Landscape and Lawn Care. For all your fall cleanup and winter landscape and lawn care needs, give us a call at 540-392-5052 or odellslawnCare.com. Take it away, girls.
Let's go Bobcats!
This is Roar County.
Roar!
Hitachi. Located in Bland, Virginia, we are committed to our employees and take pride that we are the employer of choice in the region. Hitachi Energy is a global leader in the design and manufacturing of clean, oil-free transformers. We adjust and stabilize the voltage of electricity flowing through the nation's power grid. Hitachi Energy is celebrating 50 years of serving Southern Virginia. Go to HitachiEnergy.com.
I am Hitachi.
Hitachi. Inspire the next.
Escape the everyday and find your peace at the Cottages at Pine Run, where families connect, laughter echoes, and every sunrise feels like a fresh start. Right now, stay 3 nights and get the 4th night free when you book direct at cottagesatpinerun.com. The Cottages at Pine Run. Make room for adventure.
If you've been looking for it, you can find it here. Old Fort Antique Mall. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Iconic visibly off of Interstate 77 and 81 and accessible from both exit 80 and 77, offers thousands of items from over 100 different vendors. Old Fort was once voted as the area's best antique mall and offers a wide assortment of items for everyone, from hockey and other sports memorabilia, classic trading cards, NASCAR collectibles, furniture, glassware, houseware, books, movies, and so much more. There's a world of possibilities inside their doors. Come see why Old Fort Antique Mall is a community staple and with county icon.
In business and servicing Southwest Virginia for over 2 decades, R&R Septic and Plumbing offers septic system cleaning and installation, grease traps, plumbing services, water and sewer services, grading, land clearing, site prep, heavy equipment excavating and demolition, as well as rentals of portable toilets and restroom trailers. R&R is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Bobcats penalty kill this season. empowering Blue Ridge with their own drive and commitment to success whenever the team is shorthanded all year long. Stop by their facility located at 3572 Peppers Ferry Road, just across the road from Hitachi Energy Arena, or give them a call at 276-228-3548. Eversole. Well and Pump offers an array of services to fit your needs, including existing well pump services, well pump installation, UV filtration systems, water softener systems, sediment and other filtration systems, water testing, plumbing excavation, new plumbing installation and repair, water heater replacement, system flushing, and much, much more. Eversole brings back its cutting-edge technology for a second year as the official ice filtration system of Hitachi Energy Arena. Alan Eversole and his team can bring this same professional level clarity and quality to the water of your home or business as well. Call or text Alan anytime at 276-620-243 and let him help you.
Bob's back. This time, he's installing a new mailbox. But did he learn anything from last time?
Yeah, I contacted Virginia 811 and put in my dig request. We're good.
Are you sure, Bob?
Yeah!
Didn't wait those 3 working days before digging, did you, Bob? You need to allow that time so your lines can be marked, so you know what's below.
I didn't know.
Remember, always contact Virginia 811 before you dig, then allow the required time for marking. Learn more at va811.com.
Alpha Therapy, maximizing your peak performance.
At Solmic America, you're
back here in Winston-Salem. Brett Wiseman alongside you on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network. Bobcats leading the Twin City Thunderbirds 4-1 after 40 minutes of play. They led 2-1 after 1 and added 2 more in that second period. Kyle Heitzner, second of the night after a turnover forced by Danny Martin. The captain picks up the assist. 3 points on the night for Heitzner, who came into the game with 3 points. Now has 2 goals and 4 assists on the season. Good for 6 points in his bank. Brandon Reller then had a power move goal later on in that second period. That one goes down unassisted for Brandon Reller's second goal of the season. Remember, he had the game winner last Saturday night on the redirect off the shot by Philip Levac in that 6-5 comeback win over the River Dragons. Speaking of Hitachi Energy Arena, Bobcats will be back at home tomorrow night, hosting the PD Ice Cats. It's Halloween costume night, so be sure to come out and support the Bobcats. Remember, if the kiddos are dressed in costumes and 12 years or younger, they get in $3 off their ticket. Let's check some scores from around the FPHL while we await our third period. Port Huron still clinging to a 2-0 lead over Topeka. Third period in Florence, tomorrow night's opponent. At Hitachi Energy Arena, the PD Ice Cats trail the Athens Rock Lobsters by the score of 4-3 in the third period. Excuse me. Watertown making a furious comeback bid, down 5-1 at one point. Now they've cut it to a 1-goal game, 5-4, late going third period. In the Battle of Louisiana, the Monroe Moccasins have a 3-2 second period lead over the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Two teams idle tonight, the Danbury Hat Tricks and Indiana Sentinels won't be back in action until tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Take one more timeout, come back with our third period. 4-1, Bobcats looking to close it out here in Twin City. We're back in just a little bit. You're locked in to the Blue Ridge Hockey Network.
At Somic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
I've been here 16 years. If I didn't enjoy it, I would not still be here.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
People are everything, really the core of our business.
Somic America has been very supportive of me and my family.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people and the communities that we serve.
Sonic America manufactures ball joints for steering and suspension.
For Toyota, Subaru, and Lexus.
Every vehicle that Toyota makes in North America has our ball joints on it.
Highest quality design, the most durable design in the industry.
We continually improve our processes through innovation.
We pride ourselves on being better tomorrow than today. We've gone from just a handful of robots in the plants to dozens of robots. Our approach is that we really want to have the human interacting with the robot. The machine and the robot relies on human interface.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
There are so many opportunities here.
Over the last 18 years, I've held 8 different positions.
I started as a 19-year-old kid, and since then I've held 7 to 8 different positions, and now I head an entire department.
With each step, there's obviously training.
They'll train you on what you need to know and how to run the machine.
We do not set anyone up to fail.
I would say 85% of the people in the technical support management side of the business at one point started their career running a machine.
The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
Everyone wants everyone to succeed, especially upper level management.
You have a chance to move up and down. You have a 401k, insurance, and you can have vacation, holiday pay. It's a very good opportunity.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Somic America has always been there for us.
Because life throws all of us curveballs once in a while that we got to get on the other side of.
The culture at Somic America, I would say, is definitely very family-oriented.
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 We're family.
If somebody has something go on in their personal life, this company is willing to help them whenever they have those problems.
We are all collaborating together. There is no I or me. It is always we.
I would highly recommend Somic America as a career path for anyone from a floor level to an engineer.
If you want a place to work that is family, Somic America would be the place to come.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
If you're willing to come to work every day and willing to give us everything you got, you can go through any door you think you're ready for.
Back here in Winston-Salem, Bobcats with a 3-goal lead heading into period number 3. 4-1 as we enter the final 20 minutes of play. Kyle Heitzner's on hat trick watch, and he's on right wing to start this third period. Faceoffs won by Gus Ford. Heitzner intercepts. Play stays onside. Mercurio tried to drop it back for Heitzner. Picked off by Doblates. Now Farmer. Cross for Doblates. A little too far. Shouldered by Mercurio. Doblates blind backhander picked off by Heitzner. Heitzner. And that does stay onside. Lavac now sends it down low. Martin. Back tap. Mercurio couldn't settle it. Heitzner now. Centered back for Martin. Tapped around in the slot, finally pinballs to Ford. He can't get it out. Erickson, Martin, backhanded around the kick plate. Mercurio leaves it. Heitzner. That is pocket picked by White, finally. The Thunderbirds able to clear. Farmer at center. Muscles his way around a couple defenders. Slap shots in high and wide. Ford checked off it by Martin. Now ahead for Kozarev, just between his legs. Schnapp had his pocket picked. Kozarev keeps it alive, trying to send it down low, intercepted. Pass too far for Schnapp. Kozarev will send it back in, no icing. Daly now, behind his own net. Schnapp can't get it out, Kugler. Down for Daly, skate to stick. Daly into the slot, he goes, shoots, and Skinner able to close down the 5-hole and get the whistle with 18:28 remaining here in our final frame. Shots now 34-31 in favor of the Bobcats. Carter Jr. around the wall. Reller steps up on Demke, but it comes to Butsita. Butsita held up from behind. Hooking call coming up. It's going to go on Andrioli. Hook or a hold, one of the two. It's going to be a hold, but penalty either way. Nope, slash, I should say. Andrioli trying to wedge his stick in there to lift the twig of Butsita, but one too many whacks, and the Bobcats go back to the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Off the face-off win by Twin City. Ford to White, now Kramer. Back to White. Cross ice, Ford. Shoots it through traffic, blocked in front. Schnapp settles. Mania trying to go backdoor, blocked by the skate of Redchenko, who will backhand to the head, but not out. Ford nearly had his pocket picked. Pinballs out of the zone. Reller now intercepts. Reller moves ahead. Shorthanded. Score! Brandon Reller made that look way too easy. Shorthanded goal. 5-1 Bobcats. 22's second of the night. Had the size advantage and took advantage of it. Put it right through the 5-hole of Dyson Skinner. Short-handed goal from Reller, his second of the night. 5-1 Bobcats. Stays onside for the moment, Pastuca. Butsita dropped, Demke. Pastuca. Now Carter Jr. Keeley, Carter Jr. To the point, Pastuca. Carter Jr. once again. Now Keeley powers down low. Verostic shut it down. Puck's loose and covered. Still 39 seconds left to kill on Andrioli's penalty. Now Reller's shorthanded goal has opened this one up to a 5-1 lead. It's a shot by Pastuca that's shouldered aside by Verostic. Kramer trying to hold it in. Does so for the moment. Swipes it around the kick plate. White for Ford. Ford to Pastuca at the point. Now back to Ford. Ford in the middle looking for White. Daly now chops it out of danger. Foot race. Daly beats Kramer to it. Leaves it for Klinecki. He'll wait. and shoot. And it's shouldered aside by Skinner. Penalty expiring. Andreoli's free. Bobcats back at full strength with a shorthanded goal to boot. Ford now. Dangles through center. Shoots, missed wide. Farmer could not get it from Andreoli, who maneuvers it to center. Slagers gets it back. D-to-D Farmer. Stretch pass for Glazer. Glazer trying to sidestep Rodchenko. Could not. And now Rodchenko and Farmer collide. Brezko. Now Kugler. Banked for Rodchenko. He'll hoist it ahead. Milan Brezko now. Powers around behind the net. Sweeps it towards the middle. Andreoli settles. Trying to dust off Dimke. Bodied off it. Farmer hits the deck. Puck's loose. Butsita able to recover. Stretch pass picked off by Rodchenko, who withstands the contact from Butsita. Bobcats will change on the fly. Slagers almost turned that one over. Chopped out to center. White. Big hit by Lair Patakin on him. Mercurio banked on. Sticked away for the moment by Slagers. Martin, or I should say Mercurio, recovers. And dropped back into his own end for Rodchenko. Now Mercurio for Lair Patakin. Martin pops out of the zone. Patakin slaps it in on goal. Skinner gloves it down and now plays it over to his side. Heitzner couldn't get the deflection. Ford, oh, good pick by Martin right there. 3-on-2 the other way. Martin banks it low. Nobody home, got it back. Heitzner couldn't quite get free in the slot. Well, he was free. The puck just disagreed with him. Martin banks it off the stanchion. Carter Jr. off the stick of Heitzner. Picked off by Erickson. And Erickson offside with Heitzner on the near side wing. That'll take us to immediate timeout. Shots are 36-33 in favor of the Bobcats, and they lead it 5-1. Back after this on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression? At Turning Heads Salon in Wytheville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time. Because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-2297-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Wytheville, Virginia. Turning Heads Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
Escape the everyday and find your peace at the Cottages at Pine Run, where families connect, laughter echoes, and every sunrise feels like a fresh start. Right now, stay 3 nights and get the 4th night free when you book direct at cottagesatpinerun.com. The Cottages at Pine Run. Make room for adventure.
Back here in Winston-Salem, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Bobcats in complete control and command of this one, 5-1. With about 6 minutes gone by in our Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC third period. It'll be Stuckless to take the draw here in the neutral zone. He'll win it. Pastuka tied up with Kozarev. And Keeley works it out of the scrum to Slagers. Schnapp now. Lost the handle on that. Turned over to Kozarev. Sniped into the zone by Pastuka. Schnapp cycled it around for Keeley, picked off by Stucklitz. Pivots on Pastuka. Cross ice, Daly on the bank, tapped ahead for Kozarev. Kozarev across the line. Now Schnapp picks it off behind the net. Slagers stepped up on by Kozarev. Reller trying to muscle that one away at center. Could not. Kugler couldn't get it either. Bank to center. Oops, Slagers lost the handle. Here's Bresco. Oh, that might have gone off the crossbar. I think it did. It beat Skinner clean, but he owes the crossbar a beer because it saved him from giving up his 6th of the night. Off the bar and then right in between his pads. There's a shot by Andreoli wide. Clock did not start in the arena. There we go. Chipped out of the zone, Reller. Butsita at center now. Sends it to the cross side. Kramer. Couldn't settle it. Andreoli back tap Bresco. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Andreoli shoots. Skinner patted it aside. Patake to the rebound. Couldn't find anybody in the slot. Farmer intercepts. Backhand Sauce. Over for Demke. Broken up by Rodchenko. Offside. And we get a whistle. .12:21. Our camera's gone out. There we go. Thanks to Logan Allen and the Thunderbirds technical team for allowing us to borrow your feed. We're going to give it back. I promise. That's what borrow means. Except when if you ask someone to borrow can I borrow a tissue? No, you can keep it. I don't want it back. Up, Kramer fumbled it. Mercurio all alone. Stopped by Skinner. Boy, the Thunderbirds are handing out turnovers like it's Thanksgiving dinner. Oy vey. Kramer to Ford. Now White. Back across. Kramer shoots off a stick into the netting and out of play. Penalty on Lair Patakin. So the Bobcats are back on the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Ford, White, back to the point. Ford shoots through traffic, gloved by Verostic. No further play. And now we get a whistle right off the draw. With 1:18 left on the penalty to Patakin. Klinecki backhands it out of the zone. Ford for White. Lost the handle. Daly clears off the forced turnover there by Klinecki. Here's Ford. Sashaying. Watched by Stuckless. Forced wide. And now tried to drop it back for Pastuca. That didn't work. Now Pastuca will restart the engine. Pastuca drops it. Carter Jr. Snipes it around the kick plate. Butsita for Keeley. Now Demke. Pastuca back for Demke. Carter Jr. below the goal line. He's watched by Klinecki. Now back for Demke. Pinned up by Klinecki once again. Keeley watched by Kugler. Carter Jr. as Klinecki and Carter Jr. go at it. Carter Jr. has it once again. Sauced over for Demke. 2 and a 1. Patakin free. Bobcats again back at full strength. And a shot right there that's shut down by Verostic. Thunderbirds go shotless on that power play. .10:16 to go in regulation time, and a 5-1 lead for the Bobcats. Slagers towards the net, blocked by Redchenko. Banked ahead now, Reller. Brezko tied up by Slagers, battles through it. Brezko pinned up by White. From his knees to the point, Patakin somehow stays in the zone. Redchenko, that did pop out just at the last moment there. So we get a whistle and we go to a timeout. 9:54 to go in regulation. All Bobcats tonight, 5-1. The last half of this one coming up.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression? At Turning Heads Salon in Withville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time. Because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-2097-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Withville, Virginia. Turning Heads Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
Back here in Winston-Salem, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Bobcats in command, 5-1. Late going third period. Brezko will leave this for Redchenko. Ahead, Reller, who's got 2 tonight, chips it into the zone. Andrioli nearly forced a turnover. Kramer drags it, banks it ahead for White. Trying to dangle around Redchenko, that didn't work. Dennis protects it along the wall now for Reller. Trying to leave it over for Andrioli, turned it over to Ford. Now White waiting. Back door picked off by Andrioli and banked out of danger. Backhand to the head, Ford for Slagers. Now White, a little too far for him. That's icing. .8:59 left in regulation. And a lot of this big crowd tonight in Winston-Salem has headed for a early traffic beating exit. Many have stuck around though. A lot of Bobcats fans made the trip down as well. Good to see that. Some blue and yellow sprinkled around. And they will kick. Thought they were going to kick Keeley out of the dot. That was just a direction to White to get back. Thunderbirds win the draw in the defensive zone. Farmer around for Slagers. Banked ahead. Schnapp was tied up by Hlavak. And now Erickson. He's hit by Pastuka. The big Erickson withstood that. Shot by Keeley. Pad to the side by Verostic. Now a foot race. Here's Mercurio. Tied up by Slagers. Martin back down low below the wall. Below the goal line, now back out towards the slot, Mercurio. Far side half wall, Heitzner. Chip down low, Mercurio near side, pinned up by Farmer. Farmer gets it out off the back of Levac. Erickson. Sent in the head, read by Keeley. Erickson returned the favor. Butsita hops on the loose puck. Butsita shoots it wide. Farmer. And his pass knocked out to center. Glazer. Cross ice. Demke. Backhands it into the zone. Under 8 minutes to go. Picked off by Martin and a whistle. We get a penalty. It's a high stick. Now Martin's going to get called for a high stick. With 7:47 remaining. Back to the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Pastuca's one-timer blocked. Butsita. Demke. Carter Jr. Delays. Back for Demke. Below the goal line, Keeley. Demke. Carter Jr. Demke to the right. He'll shoot, pat to the side by Verostic, get cleared by Daly. Carter Jr. between the hash marks. Maneuvers through center. Gus Ford now, who has the only Carolina, or I should say Twin City goal tonight. Okay, that's the third time I've done it. I'm counting. Trying to avoid it. One-timer Carter Jr. broke his twig. Andrioli will clear. Been that kind of night for the Thunderbirds. Ford. Head for Kramer. Twin City changing on the fly. Kramer. Stepped up on by Brezko. Ford near side. Hit from behind by Redchenko. Schnapp went after him. Andrioli trying to get it out. Cannot yet. Held in by White. Andrioli now pokes it away. Here is Ford. He'll dump it in. He's shouldered by Kugler after the fact. Redchenko can't get it out. Now we get a whistle, a penalty. It is on Gus Ford for slashing. And he just earned himself an early trip to the showers. Slammed his stick on the glass, and now he's been tossed. Bill Lyons had seen and heard enough. So Glazer will now serve the penalty. So that takes the Bobcats off the PK. And we'll put them on the Hitachi Energy power play in 25 seconds. Erickson ahead for Heitzner. Trying to dangle around Farmer. Couldn't quite do it. Keeley clears. This with still 4-on-4 will be icing. 11 seconds left on Martin's penalty. So with it being 4-on-4, Keeley hoisted it ahead from behind the red line. So even strength, that is icing. Farmer's pass over for Zimmerman. Now back for Farmer. Farmer skates his way into the offensive zone. Poke checked by Levac. Bobcats now to the Hitachi Energy power play. Erickson picks it off. Shots are now 40-39 in favor of the Thunderbirds, but they still trail at 5-1. Mercurio tried to hoist that one ahead, blocked by Demke. Chipped back into the defensive zone. Klenecki will recover. He's run into by Butita, walked right through it. Klenecki for Stuckless. Now banks it into the zone, looking for Heitzner, who's chasing after it. Zimmerman clears. Borostic settles it. He'll leave it for Klenecki. Klenecki up the near side wing, Stuckless. Kozarev across the line. Daly waiting, back for Kozarev, broken up. Cleared out by Dobles. Borostic will settle it behind his own net. 20 seconds left on forward penalty. Stuckless across the line. Centered it, nobody was home. Could not clear though. Daly blocked it down. Daly walks into the slot. Looking for Brezko, broken up by White. Now White back the other way, 1-on-2, Glazer free. White lost the handle on it. Now for Kramer. Cross ice, broken up by Nolan. Banked ahead, Daly drags it forward. Got high sticked, and a penalty will be coming for that. So we get a whistle, our final media timeout of the night. Bobcats will go back to the Hitachi Energy power play thanks to a high sticking penalty on Don Carter Jr. Final 4 minutes and change of this 5-1 hockey game. Bobcats looking to finish it off when we come back.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for incredible deals on new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
With every purchase, you get the Bill Cole Advantage absolutely free, which includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, plus get our free premium ceramic coating process with 3-year paint and interior protection.
The no-cost Cole Connect app offers a $10,000.
Back here in Winston-Salem, Bobcats do the Hitachi Energy power play as this one set the length of the ice. Lavak pinned up by White. Remember, both Reller and Heitzner are on hat trick watch here. Lavak, both are on the ice. Lavak stretched ahead, Reller. Speed towards the net, shoots, oh, hit the post! And iron away from a hat trick. Oh, baby. Hit the far post behind Skinner. Lavak now for Stuckless. Stretched over Daly. Daly waiting, dragging, tried to shoot it, couldn't get it loose. Brezko now cycles it low. Daly and Kozarev head after it. Stuckless hit by Demke. Now Klenecki. Tried to go to the near side. It comes to Daly indirectly. He's held up from behind. Kozarev along the half wall. Back to the point. Klenecki lets it go. Blocked in front. Stuckless. Back around to the near side. Worked free by Brezko with help from Daly. Brezko up the kick plate. Nobody home. Demke able to clear it to Butita. Butita shorthanded. Maneuvers ahead. Shoots. Verostic shut that one down and sends it aside to keep play going. 2:20 left. Kozarev will circle back in his own end. Drops it Klinecki. Sachets around Pastuca. Klinecki maneuvers into the zone. Nolan shoots off the waffle board. Andrioli. Redchenko shoots. Deflected by Klinecki and stopped by Skinner. And the Bobcats fans that made the trip making a whole lot of noise in a slowly emptying Fairgrounds Arena. Shots now even at 41. Redchenko shoots, pat to the side. Puck's loose in the high slot. Nolan Dawson recovers at center for Redchenko. He'll swap spots. Lair Patakin. Cross ice. Reller's shot deflected high. Centered Andrioli. Patakin back for Reller. Instead, Redchenko. Slap pass into the middle. Andrioli tied up. Swept down low, looking for Reller. To Patakin. Now back looking for Reller once again, broken up. Kramer. Picked off by Redchenko. He'll pivot away. Final minute. Final minute of a dominant one tonight for the Bobcats. Carter Jr., D-to-D for Zimmerman. Back for Carter Jr. Zimmerman, far side. Plays it ahead. Erickson. Can't quite get it out. Martin now intercepts for Mercurio. Mercurio speeds up the wing. Slams on the brakes. Banks it low. Heitzner. To the point, Levac. Slap pass over Mercurio. Now Heitzner lets it go. Blocked. And into the netting, out of play. Glazer got in front of that with 19 seconds left. Thunderbirds win the draw in the defensive zone, but that is a formality. 10 seconds. Dumped in, Verostic for Levac. Hoisted ahead, Martin to center. With 3, with 2, with 1. In the building where their season ended last year, the Bobcats with a resounding revenge win, 5-1 over the Thunderbirds. About as dominant a game the Bobcats have played in this building. Controlled the majority of play, except for that little blip in the first period. Bobcats had complete command of this one, pretty much from start to finish. Thunderbirds will salute their home fans, but the Bobcats will be saluted by the group that made the trip down I-77 with them as they go off. Hunter Verostic's first win back in Blue Ridge. He stops 40 of 41 Twin City shots on the night. 2 goals for Kyle Heitzner, 2 goals for Brandon Reller. Third star, if I heard correctly, was Danny Martin. As we get to our 3 stars of the game. Brought to you by Chantel all season long. Our 3 stars of the game each and every night brought to you by our friends at Chantel. Chantel, always connected to you. Danny Martin, our 3rd star tonight. Brandon Reller's 3 goals earned him 1st star. Kyle Heitzner's, or I should say 2 goals for Reller. Kyle Heitzner's multi-point night earns him 2nd star on the night. What an effort from this Bobcats group from start to finish tonight. Had control, had command, and had this Thunderbirds team on their heels. Something that Wojtek Zimlika talked about going into the weekend was, those of you that were here last year, remember, those of you that weren't need to feel some semblance of what we felt going off this ice back in April. We don't want to feel that again. And we want to get something good coming out of this barn to start 25-26. They did just that with a dominant victory over the Twin City Thunderbirds. Shots again end up 43-41. Verostic stopping 40 of 41 shots. He gets an honorable mention star from us. Martin's bushel of apples earned him 3rd star. Heitzner's multi-point night earns him 2nd star. And Brandon Reller, tonight's 1st star, who had 2 goals and was a goalpost away from a hat trick tonight. Verostic picks up the win in net, making those 40 saves. And the Bobcats are rolling red hot into Halloween costume night tomorrow night. 3-0-0. 9 points in the bank before they host the PD Ice Cats tomorrow night. Remember, kids 12 and under in Halloween costumes tomorrow night. Kids 12 and under in Halloween costumes tomorrow night get in $3 off their ticket. So be sure to come on out festively dressed for our Halloween costume night. Don't forget, 3,000 free rally towels, courtesy of Tommy Hunley State Farm Insurance. I'd like a person in a seat for every one of those rally towels because we don't want those to go to waste. So how about 3,000 in the barn tomorrow night for the first clash of the cats, if you will, in the PD Ice Cats. Doors open at 6:30 tomorrow night in Hitachi Energy Arena. Puck drop at 7:30. Special thanks to Luke and Logan, Kendall Grayson, and the entire Thunderbirds technical team. The other individual's name I can't remember. Cage. Thanks to all of you fine gentlemen for your assistance tonight and letting us borrow your feed. Oh, and Jose. Jose's here too.
Love you.
Love you too. I was on the air for that, just so you know. I don't think he knew that, but oh well. At least someone in the city loves me. Anyways, as we said, a lot of Bobcats fans made the trip down, but this is the Thunderbirds team that's still trying to figure things out a little bit. A little bit of roster shaking after the back-to-back finals losses, but a Bobcats team that we said from the start had the potential to be special, and they've shown it out of the gate. They found out how to play from ahead tonight, never trailing in this one, nor was the game ever tied. They had the lead for almost the full duration of the game. 43-41, the shots end up. Verostic stopped 40 of the 41 Thunderbird shots. He faced, one more time, our 3rd stars, Martin, 2nd, Heitzner, 1st is Brandon Reller, who was a goalpost away from a hat trick. To all the Bobcats fans that made the trip down, thank you for coming. We'll see you tomorrow night at Hitachi Energy Arena for Halloween costume night. Get there early for those 3,000 free rally towels, and if you got kids under 12, put them in that Halloween costume. They get in for $3 less than they normally would. So, good deal. Very good deal. Bring the kids, bring the family, enjoy some fun. And a Bobcats team that is incredibly fun to watch right now. 3-0-0 heading home to Hitachi Energy Arena to host the PD Ice Cats tomorrow night. Again, thank you to the Thunderbirds technical team, for all the fans here in Winston-Salem that made the trip down, and for all of them, and for all of you, and for John holding things down in the WCGX radio studios. Thank you to him. We'll see you tomorrow night, right back at home in Roar County. One more time, the final. Bobcats winning the Winston